Here we go. AFC Championship versus the Jets. Kind of surprised it's not the Cleveland Browns, but we'll take it. Just gotta try to slow down Le'Veon. I can do that. Got a pretty good shot of winning this.
Okay, Coach, it is most likely the final go-around here in this building, but the NFL playoffs have come to sold-out Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Chargers. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On second down, Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Rivers. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Under center will be the Southern California native standing at 6'4", Sam Darnold. To throw is Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Darnold. He hits Herndon over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go. Let's do it. I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't.
He tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start. But a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well as on the scoreboard. And also, it's a settling effect for your team.
Crazy ass Gase on the sideline.
Let's just go play some more ball.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down. The offensive starters now for the Jets.
Former 4th-round pick out of Duke is Jamison Crowder. Now, he doesn't grab a lot of the headlines, but he's been quietly dependable for his first 3 years in the league. Shifty, excellent route runner from the slot position, finds his way open, and catches the football. Yeah, he's dependable. Quarterbacks love to throw to him.
The crew right there.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And it's caught by Herndon.
Yeah.
Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it'll be second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Damn.
Whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
After the penalty, it's Bell. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Darnold on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sammy D out there shitting his britches.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Rivers on 3rd and 2. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Rivers. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting them in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability.
No way. I could sneak it in there. Fuck.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First carry for the fullback, Aaron Ripkowski. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From his own goal line, Darnold.
Let's go, baby.
Get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Blew that one up.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, He was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Rivers. Throwing the outbound.
Grab. Let's go.
Hopkins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Rivers. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After the sack on first down, Rivers, Benjamin with it over the middle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On the ground, Kamara. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, and he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Rivers now to throw on first down. He'll get this to Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Throwing Rivers to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Rivers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, and it'll bring up third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting a 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Fighting through pressure.
We get the man down.
Too long, a coverage sack, down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold, and that'll be incomplete.
Shit right there was caught by 3 Jets.
They couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Returning, it's Benjamin. So we are halfway. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar championship. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Vince Beagle gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now it's Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
Really?
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And that'll bring up second down. Darnold down to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go play action. Rivers going deep for Hopkins. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Now a pass taken in by the tight end Herndon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Darnold now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Bell a first down and then some.
Damn.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. An 18-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A 10th carry for Kamara. Called an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down. Throwing on second and long. Rivers. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Okay.
They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty is passing.
Fuck, why do I keep throwing picks?
Picked off linebacker Avery Williamson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Yeah, bro.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Darnold now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. Out right here to Herndon. Now
Get it. Let's go. Let's go.
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Lock the team!
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara.
No way.
And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Oh my god.
2 yards away from midfield.
What the fuck is that, dude? Kamara don't fumble. No.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Throw left side
I would
complete.
have loved to let Darnold up right there.
A loss of 2 there. Second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 50, it's Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold, a screen.
Get through it. No way, yo.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs. Darnold now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he
Catch it.
the ball
No.
away,
Okay,
and it falls
man.
incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
23 yards the pickup there.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved.
Herndon pulls it in for the Jet touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Jets have taken the lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for two. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up one makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Rivers hands off to Eckler. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once more, here's Eckler.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And it's complete. Henry. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
From the 16, Rivers. Goal line, but it's incomplete. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Rivers to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. To throw, Rivers to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that ends, there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes
big
in on
defensive stand here.
cover a little bit better.
This Jets offense heading back out there now, led by Sam Darnold. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out. How often sometimes is that you come into a game and the defense is game planned a little differently than you expected?
More often than maybe people realize, so adjustments are often a big part of each and every game, and it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work, and being able to hang in there when there's more adversity early and see them able to flip it around, it's kind of gratifying for a team to watch, especially for a coach.
Back to throw. He hits Herndon over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Crowder. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Darnold down to throw.
Oh, come on.
That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He's back to throw. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on 4th down. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw.
Let's go. Let's go.
Can't connect, incomplete, but that stops the clock with 1 tick.
Going to the Super Bowl, baby.
So 1st and 10 now.
Solidify, Dre. See you there.
Take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.